your strategies on the court.
So, what's new in NBA 2K22 for situational lineups?
Well, I guess we can start with Play Now. When loading into a game on current gen, you can press Start to edit your starting lineup as well as any of the preset situational lineups. If you press the Start button again, you can then adjust your defensive matchups and assign a specific defender to a specific opposing player. On new gen, you can hit Edit Lineups to make lineup changes before tip-off. Again, you can not only change your starting lineup, but you can also adjust your situational lineups. Situational lineups offer the best players at each position for a variety of specific game situations that you might find yourself in. If your team is getting dominated on the boards, try the tall lineup to help clean up the glass. If you're falling behind and need some threes to mount a comeback, then you can try your three-point lineup. If you have a narrow lead late in the game,
let's hear it for the starting five of your Cleveland Cavaliers. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At forward, 6'5", number 35, Isaac Okoro.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Big man Jarrett Allen challenges all high flyers at the rim. He said nobody likes getting dunked on. People call it a business decision. I don't think about that. My role is to be...
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point, with LeBron and Davis at the forward. MP is out there with Looney. And for the Cavaliers, Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. And with the postseason looming, Greg, any change in approach for the playoff contenders?
Goal number 1 is health. Outside of that, you're looking at seeding, trying to fine-tune, and just getting dialed in for what could be a long road.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Garland kicks to Okoro. And the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Shot clock at 6. Here's Garland. Fires from deep. And it's Looney with the rebound. Here's MP. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Garland, the pass to Okoro. And stolen by MP. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. MP with the ball. Here's LeBron. Yep, that one goes in there.
You know, James came into the league in 2003, and despite that fact, he still plays the game with desire and zest of a rookie. Still scrapping for offensive boards on occasion.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. And it's Looney with the rebound.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And the Georgia Bulldog, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. KCP earns his keep on defense.
He certainly does, Kevin, but that combined with his long-range marksmanship have carved him a nice niche in the NBA, and part of the reason the Lakers won the championship in 2020.
Here's Garland at nabbing another steal.
All year long, that's been his thing, just pouncing on any chance to grab a steal.
Well, GA, with that swipe, he's now tied for 3rd for most steals in a single season.
Well, to tally this many steals in a year is incredible. Tied now with Michael Ray Richardson, 3rd most steals in a season.
Now, here's Okoro, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Westbrook against Caldwell Pope. Connects on the open J.
They're cashing in close. Caldwell Pope showing you there. He's more than just a jump shooter.
James outside. The three from MP. And the three ball is good. MP's got 7.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Heat. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Gone here in the first. There's Garland. And another miss by Cleveland. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. Here's MP. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 9 points for MP.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Now, here's Garland. Coming off 31 points last game. And Okoro throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
A terrific offensive rebound. Carter Jr. excels using that big body of his to take advantage on the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Kicks to Okoro. Shot clock at 5. Trying to get open is Carter. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Now, here's Garland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
A 3 from MP. Here's Looney. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Now, Okoro. Last game he had 12. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back. Here's MP. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
The Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And, you know, I really think the hard work they've put in the offseason and so far this year really making a big difference. I mean, they've made a huge improvement in their shooting at the line.
To the paint, here's Dudley.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing. To finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down.
And another steal for him.
And he creeps towards greatness with every steal he makes.
He has climbed his way up to the third highest steal numbers ever in an NBA season. Amazing.
Well, he has passed Michael Ray Richardson's mark of 265 steals. That's set back in 1980. What a defensive juggernaut he's been all year long.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat was a man on a mission. He finished with 70 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
Lakers substitution.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Here's MP. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 15-point game. Now here's Okoro. James covering. Okoro kicks to Allen. That one no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Pass to Okoro. Now Dudley. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Dudley. From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Los Angeles out in front by 7. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Mobley and Allen, the 2 big men inside. Darius Garland is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Garland with the bucket. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic. It's a different game.
Carter, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Now into lineup for your Cavaliers, Wendell Carter Jr.
Garland against Westbrook. Pass to Carter. 6 to shoot. He kicks it to Garland. Steps back and fires. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's MP, and MP throws it down hard.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
The finish, and MP throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Garland against Westbrook. Poked away. He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease.
The Cavaliers trail by 21. Here's Caldwell Pope. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
A different look now for Cleveland. Hudson comes in for Mobley. And Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And then for the Lakers, Vanderbilt's checked in for Looney. Carter comes in for LeBron. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Passes it to Carter. Over MP. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
You know, the more he makes this shot, the better his offensive game becomes. And I think Wendell Carter Jr. is ready to take that next step in his game.
MP, no good.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And the foul called on MP. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA. You know, Bledsoe has developed his passing skills to the point where you've got to respect that part of his game. He's doing a nice job finding his open guys.
Hudson misses the three. Lakers leading by 19 points. Here's MP, and there's the drive, and MP throws it down hard.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Here's Markkanen, and another steal for him.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Markkanen against MP. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. MP, no good. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the foul called on MP.
Personal foul.
That will be foul number 5 on him.
Lakers substitution.
Garland looking it over. To halt the run. The Lakers with the rebound. MP outside. And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action after this word. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger thing, here's Garland.
Lakers substitution.
They have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
So with James on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. They've got Rajon Rondo. He's out there with MP. Martin is out there with Davis. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 slot. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Markkanen passes to Hudson. Rondo on the double team. Now here's Mobley. He's tightly guarded. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And MP throws it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Here's Hudson. And another miss by Cleveland.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's MP. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Number 1, taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP. And stolen by MP. No good on that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Beverly feeling it out a bit. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Just nabbing another steal.
He's making history. Oh,
Number 1.
get it. Just attacks the rim.
Cavaliers
Roll down there, man.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 31. 1:12 left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, White. Wide open look. Green with the rebound. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And in what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and it'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we've watched this team play.
And guys, because they play in different conferences, this is the last.
He swipes the ball away again.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it, and he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game.
And now he sits alongside Kendall Gill and Larry Keenan, 11 steals, remaining the all-time benchmark for defensive thievery.
Right wing. Back to White. Over Green. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, I got the rock from all the boards drop. They saw the rock and tried to walk on. Play fair, give them a clue, bare feet in the street. No, it isn't the shoes. Try stop me, they like me. I found them keys and drop freeze. I'm just a young man. Keep trying to search like I'm jump man. I don't really care about who it is. They wanna see me not shooting it. Black Panther and low sway pubis. See me on the court like okay boomers. Now I keep singing. I can't find a
Once your situational lineups are set, you can access these presets during the game by pressing down on the D-pad, press the right trigger, and scroll through your options. If you didn't go through them before the game and want to see which players are involved in each specific lineup, then you'll have to call timeout, use the triggers, and go through your options. If you want to make substitutions but don't want to ruin the flow of the game, then hit down on the D-pad and choose which players you want taken out and which players you want subbed in for them. Your changes will take place at the next dead ball. Now let's say you're playing a game and there's clearly a mismatch going against you. In that case, you'll need to pause the game, go to Game Plan, then Defensive Settings, and you'll be able to assign any player to guard any opposing player. You can also adjust on-ball pressure, off-ball pressure, and more.
Let's meet the visiting team, Los Angeles Lakers. At center, Mike Muscala. At point guard, Russell Westbrook. At power forward, Anthony Davis. At the other forward position, LeBron James. At the other, now introducing the starting lineup for your Milwaukee Bucks. At center, standing 7'2", number 41. At guard, 6'3", number 21, Drew Holiday. And guy, 6'4", wearing.
And we have him.
With the great free.
Well, certainly makes him harder to stop, Allie. Thanks for that. Here are the 5 for the Lakers. The big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. MP is out there with Mike Muscala. And for the Bucks, the foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's White in at the 5, down low. Smitty, it's a challenge for coaching staffs to keep their players sharp when it gets this late in the season, right?
It's one of the toughest aspects of the job, BA. X's and O's, they take a back seat right now. It's about keeping players engaged in the process.
Now here's Holiday. Antetokounmpo outside. White the pass to Holiday. Out to DiVincenzo. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday stand very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Westbrook finds MP. James outside. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from 14. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Great touch from the mid-range. LeBron looks to shoot from there very often.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. On target from about 13 feet.
Yeah, continuing to develop that jumper. Giannis doesn't want to have any flaws in his offensive arsenal.
Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
Timeout call, Milwaukee.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that were the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Now here's Holiday. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Yep, that one's good. MP's got 5 points.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
Outside Holiday. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Antetokounmpo against Davis. Antetokounmpo, bam! Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
And the balance Giannis has. Outstanding job taking the contact and finishing despite it.
MP against DiVincenzo. They get it back. Davis. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. MP shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's White. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Pass to Middleton. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And here's MP from outside. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
Davis against Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Davis. Davis with a rebound.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Milwaukee with the ball. Following the score by the Lakers. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, MP with a block. The Lakers in the lead. And MP throws it down.
Great pass. We talk about AD's guard-like skills. That includes his floor vision.
To the paint. Here's DiVincenzo. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's MP from outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Holiday with the ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Westbrook. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Bucks on D, trailing by 4. Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's MP from outside. They get it back. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. That one off the back iron and out. It's off his foot. It's being called a kick ball.
Coming out of the floor for the Lakers.
Here's Person. He had 9 points in his last time out. Pass to Nora. Launches a 3. And no good. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Lakers ahead, up by 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And as strong as he is, no question, Giannis takes a lot of hits.
There's going to be a lot of teams that's going to come out and try to be physical with me, try to hit me, knock down to the floor.
Giannis not trying to get baited into any extracurriculars after the play is done, Grant.
Well, as the star player, you got to be smart. I mean, focus on dominating and trust your teammates to have your back.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
They've got Grayson Allen, and it's Nora in at the power forward position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He scored 45 points, and at the other end of the floor, he's a thief. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Here's Person. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Unloads. No good on the shot. And it's the Lakers the other way. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it is confidence. But I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
What vision from Bledsoe. A point who can score it and dish it.
For Milwaukee, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Nora. On the wing, Connaughton. Shot clock at 6. Looking to win the run. Vanderbilt with the block. quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's MP. Count it. MP's got 25 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
And a new group getting the Bucks. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Lakers on top, up by 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Second half underway. Here's who Frank Vogel's got on the floor. The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Mike Muscala out there with MP.
The awareness of LeBron knows where everyone is on the floor at all times.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Davis. The three. DiVincenzo can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's MP. Knocks it loose. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body grab.
So true, BA. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Here's MP. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Takes a 3. Doesn't go that time. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Drew Holiday signed a 4-year, $134 million extension to remain in Milwaukee. His coach, Mike Budenholzer, said, "You can't appreciate the strength and the physicality he brings until you see it night in and night out. What he does defensively, once you're around it, it's even more impressive." Guys?
All right, good stuff there, Allie. MP, that was good.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Holiday with the ball. Now guarded by MP. It's not going to go for him. Davis with the defensive effort. Here's MP. It counts, and the foul. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Free throw good, MP. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Person. He's covered by Bledsoe. Person, no good. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Nora. Oh, no good again that time. Here's MP driving in, and MP throws it down.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step. value in each possession.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Making a change here. Allen's checked in. Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Carter comes in for James. Milwaukee shooting around 50% of the game so far. Pass to Connaughton.
2 minutes.
Allen against MP. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Los Angeles foul.
White, he's checked in for Williams.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bucks.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Person. He's covered by Bledsoe. Inside. Here's...
Oh, my goodness.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
The Lakers making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's MP from outside. Hits the trifecta. MP's got 44.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Allen on the wing. The three ball. Drops in the three.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Here's Connaughton. Here's Person. The three-pointer off the mark. MP way outside. And good! There's another!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Knocked away. It's stolen by MP. Now the Lakers moving it up. Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks and stage. Coming out of the
Changes here for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for White. And it's DiVincenzo in for Allen. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. MP comes in for Rondo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Nwora in at the 4. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. That one falls.
Anthony Davis.
Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. That one goes in.
Using his size to his advantage. Giannis is a handful to deal with close to the rim.
And here's MP from outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 7 tonight. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And the basket by MP.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by LeBron. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Westbrook. Here's MP. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here's Muscala. Back to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game. They battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And this is one of the best teams we have ever seen. 69 wins this year. Wow.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
Here's MP. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. And that one good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Fernando. Outside Robinson. Here's Fernando. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Lakers. MP outside. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you next time.
I got the rock from all the boards drop. They saw the rock and tried to walk on. Play fair, give them a clue, bare feet in the street. No, it isn't the shoes. Try stop me, they like me. I found them keys and drop freeze. I'm just a young man. Keep trying to search like I'm Jumpman. I don't really care about who it is. They want to see me not shooting it. Black Panther and low sway Pumas. See me on the court like okay boomers. Now I keep singing. I can't find a line. So I keep looking. So I keep looking. We keep singing.
gang. Click. They don't want to learn have the hand. Holes in the game with the ball and sand. They feel the mood in the street.